Hello guys, I welcome you to my channel Laser Graphics and Multimedia. My name is Rafi Yakub. I'm reaching you from Lagos State, Nigeria, and it is my pleasure to welcome you guys to CorelDRAW 2019 for Beginner Class 1 tutorial. In this particular section, I'm going to walk you through step by step on everything you need to know to get started with Corel 2019 for Beginner and how you can customize your workspace and some of the tools you need to understand as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. But before I get to the tutorial started, if you are very new to this channel and you don't want to miss any correct tutorial series, I'm going to any tutorial CorelDRAW series I'm going to upload on this channel. You don't want to miss any tutorial at all. Kindly remember to click on the subscribe, turn on the notification bell, so whenever I upload content about CorelDRAW for beginners and advanced CorelDRAW tutorial, you get notified and you watch the video. And lastly, if you have any question for me as far as this tutorial is concerned, you can put your question in the comment section down below. So without wasting much of our time, guys, so let's dive into the tutorial and see how you can get started with Corel 2019 for beginner and how you can customize your workspace and some other important tools you need to understand as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. So let's get started. Alright guys, so when you have successfully launched your Corel 2019, this is how the interface is going to look like. So you can see right here, we're using Corel 2019, okay? And when you open up, this is how the interface is to look like, most especially if this is the first time you are opening a Corel 2019 or this is the first time you are trying to install it on your PC, okay? So let me quickly explain some of the things you need to know as far as the interface is concerned. So right here, from the top down below here, this is known as sidebar, and then at the top right here is refers to as menu bar. What you can see on the menu bar side is file, tools, windows, and helps, and also you can see a new document right here, and you can see open from a folder from the side at the part of standard bar, okay? So at the side right here, this is where you're going to see all the colors, all the default colors on Corel 2019 right here. So all the color right here, and at the top right here, this is refers to no stroke color and no stroke, etc. So at the top right here, if you see something like this, this simply means to minimize the Corel interface, and this is means to maximize. If you click on this, it's going to turn into something like this, and if you go back here and click on that, it's take you it's open wide into the computer screen, okay? And right here, this is where you log in into your software, which is the Corel 2019. If eventually you want to connect with internet, this is where you log in straight up, and at the top here, this is where you close up, most especially if you are done with whatever you are doing. This is where you close up. And lastly, at this part of the site, this is where you're going to see some of your previous design you have done in the past. This is where you are going to see it, and this one right here, they are just by default in Corel software, okay? By and large, at the bottom right here, it refers to status bar, which simply means that everything you do in the Corel workspace, you're going to find them at the bottom right here. All this place is going to contain the color you have used in CorelDRAW so far, okay? So this is what I have for you guys as far as interface of Corel 2019 is concerned. So let's dive into the tutorial and see how you can customize your Corel workspace and what are the things you can use as far as customization of Corel 2019 workspace is concerned. Alright guys, so for you to get started with customization of the workspace on Corel 2019, there are two ways by which you can do that. One of the first way I'm going to show you guys is that you can easily come down below right here. You see this plus icon. By the time you click on that, you're going to see some options that will pop up. What you need right here is to click on customized. So when you click on customize, you're going to see the customize panel, whereby you can use to do one of those stuff as far as customization is concerned. So here is the panel that you can use to customize your Corel 2019 workspace. So another way by which you can access the customization workspace on Corel 2019 is to come to the menu bar at the top right here. Make sure you navigate to tools and then go to options. Then from options, you click on customizations. So from here, this is where you can set up whatever you are interested to change as far as Corel Workspace and Corel Tools is concerned. So let's take a look at one of the things we can do as far as CorelDRAW 2019 customization is concerned. So we can start from the sizes. What size means is that you can either increase the appearance size of the Corel Workspace. You see, when I drag this bar, it increased the font sizes from 100% to 125%. You see, the ratings here become more bold and more large. If you would like it to be more smaller, you can come to the percentage right here, and you can just type in the right figure you want. Let's say I'm trying to see how 70% is going to look like. So by the time I select 70%, and then you come here and you click on OK. So you click on OK right here, you're going to see that the font size appearance is going to be more tiny. So this is the preview, and this is exactly you're going to get. You click on OK, you'll see that the font sizes and everything becomes so more tiny, and find it difficult to see as far as appearance is concerned. So for you to check it back, you have to go back to tools right here. From tools, go to options, then go to customizations. Then from the points here, you can easily come here and change it back to 100%. Okay. And then come down below here and click on OK. So you see, you're going to have it this way. So once you are satisfied, finally you come here and click on OK. So this is how you can change the appearance text, font size of the appearance of your Corel 2019. So let's quickly go back and see some other things we can do as far as customization is concerned. You go back to tools, options, then from options, then you go back to customizations. So one other thing you can do as far as this is concerned is that you can change the appearance in terms of color on Corel 2019. So down right here, you can come to light. So when you click on light, you're going to see different options. So from light to medium. So if you would like to have a medium color of the appearance, you are good to go. If you would like to change from medium to dark, you are good to go. You can just select dark. You're going to have it in this way. So if you would like to make it more black, you can choose black if that is what you are mostly interested. These are the kind of things you can do with Corel 2019. And another thing is that you can work on the border. What do I mean by border is the kind of color you can have at the top of the workspace of the interface on Corel 2019. So for you to work on the color border, you have to click on here now. So when you click on here, you're going to see different type of color that you can use. So you can begin to play around with the color based on your choice. So you can choose any type of color you would like to have in your border in Corel Workspace. So you can see it right here. So finally, one more thing you can do is that you can set your desktop color. What I mean by desktop color, I'm going to show you guys before I apply the settings on the appearance. So finally, you can click on OK right here. So for you to understand what the desktop color simply means, I'm going to quickly create a new page size that you guys can see it much better. So go to File. For you to create a new page, you click on File, and make sure you click on New. So from the very points here, just going to create this as a test run. Okay, test. Okay, testing. Okay, so click on OK, just like that. All right, guys. So for you guys to understand what do I mean by desktop space color has to do with something at this side here. You can see we have gray desktop space. So you will like to, if you would like to change the desktop space of the Corel interface, you can easily come right here. Like I said earlier, there are two ways by which you can access the customization in Corel 2019. So this is the other way. You have to click on this plus sign right here. So when you click on this plus sign, then you go to customize. Then from the point here, we have to navigate to appearance. That is where we are working right now. So you go to appearance. So when you get to appearance, then this is the desktop size. So by the time you click on here, you're going to see more color. So you can decide to choose any type of color you want your desktop environments to have. You can see something like this. It's much more beautiful. Everything depends on how you want your Corel appearance to look like. So if you are satisfied with what you see on the screen right here, all you have to do is to click on OK. You are good to go. So you can see now the Corel interface has fully changed into another thing. So for you guys to continue with your customization as far as Corel 2019 is concerned, it is very much simple. You have to come back right here, come down below here, and click on this plus sign right here. So click on this plus sign, navigate to customize. Okay, so we move back to appearance. So apparently we are done with everything we need to know as far as the appearance is concerned. So we can move to another one. This side here is command bar. Command bars are the kind of are categorized under this section, which has to do with context menu bar, status bar, project timer, layout, zoom, internet, etc. So it is now depends on you. If you would like to check on any one of these one, if you are satisfied on you would like to check on transform, text, etc. So you would like to do all those stuff, you just have to tick on any one you will like, and so you can see when you have text check, so it's come up in the workspace and you see how it's going to look like. For instance, you want to have text at the in the appearance command tone. So you're going to, if you click on that, you're going to see the options of the text under the command bar. Then you will like to use transform. You have to click on transform. So each time you want to transform from object to another, you're going to see the options that will appear from the object. Write what you see right here. You can type the figure and how you want the rotation to be. So you can check on that if that is interested in you. The next one right here is what we call command menu, so command customization. Under this command customization, this is where you can assign each of the command key in replacement of some of the default command key by Corel. So you can pick on any one of your choice right here and try to assign a new command key if you are mostly interested in setting up your convenient command key as far as Corel 2019 is concerned. So the very last one I have for you guys as far as customization is concerned in Corel 2019 is what we call color palette. So under color palette, there are many things you can do at this section right here. So starting from the top right here, we have by default we have one row, which is maximum palette row when Docker is 1, which simply means something like this. You're going to have it in a single row, and you want a wide border, so which means you want this to be to be more wider than what you have in a tiny space like this, so that you guys can pick color at your own convenience, and then you'll be able to find when you are doing your design. So if I tick on the white border right here, and then I come here and I try to increase the color row Docker, I'm trying to make it 4. Okay, so by the time I click on OK, you are going to see the change. You're going to see the change in this particular section. So I'm going to click on OK right away. So when I click on OK, you guys is going to see the changes we just made as far as this is concerned. So you can see it that we have wide border. So you can see we have a wider border, and then we have the color to be segmented into 4 different color. So for you guys to still control the settings, you have to come here back here and click on this plus icon right here. So I click on this plus icon, then you come back to the customization, then so from the 30 points here, you come back to color palette. That's where we are working for. And then lastly, you can decide to make it large. Okay, and decide to make it large border. So you select large border, large swatches. Okay, and then you can decide to make this is just 3. Everything depends on how convenient you want your workspace and how you want it to look like. So when you're satisfied with the setup, you click on OK. So immediately you click on OK, you're going to see the effects on your Corel workspace. So you can see it right here that we can easily pick on any color of our choice based on the white border and white swatches, etc. So you can see all the color right here. They are good to go. If you draw on any shape, if I come here, I click on drag and draw any shape, I can fill it with any color of my choice. All these are the rightful and ready to go color for whatever design of your choice. So lastly, like I said earlier in the beginning of this customization of Corel workspace, I told you guys that down below that here is where you're going to see the task bar, which simply means what exactly you have done in the past as far as CorelDRAW work task bar is concerned. So one more thing you can do as far as color palette customization is concerned is that you can easily come to the top right here and click on this place here, and then you can decide to show colors name. So when you click on show colors names, you'll be able to see all the names of the color and their preview, just like what you see on the screen right here. So you'll be able to know colors names and all the palettes and the color figures is going to pop up so that you guys can easily find it useful and easy way. Look at this one, neon red. By the time you click on it, it's going to automatically upload in, whether you are using it for text or you are using it for objects, etc. So let's take a look. Let's quickly go back and we come back here and uncheck that so that we have a very neat workspace. So we have to uncheck if so once you uncheck, it takes you back to normal Corel interface. Okay, so one very last thing you can do as far as color customization section is concerned in Corel 2019 is that you can easily come back right here and click on this arrow here. You can scroll from start. Okay, if I click on scroll from start, so it takes me to the beginning of the color, just like what you see right here. So this is the starting point of the color. So if I come back right here and I click on here and go to scroll from end, so it takes me from the beginning, from the end of the color row. So you can see, so this is to tell you that this color palette here starts from green and end at black. Okay, so one for the last thing you can do as far as color section customization is concerned is that you can come to color rows right here. You can switch back to 2 rows instead of using 3 rows. So you can see everything move back to the right one. So you can come back here again and change from the beginning of the color row. So all you have to do is to click on here, then choose scroll to start. So you're going to have it from the beginning of color palette. So guys, this is what I have for you guys as far as customization in Corel 2019 is concerned. Now this is just the class 1 of Corel 19 for beginner in right here on this channel, Exact Graphics and Multimedia. Thank you guys for watching this video from beginning to the end, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Peace.